So, Minister, thanks for talking with us, and we know you're in a rush. Can we just get your reaction to France's decision to announce that they will be recognizing Palestinian statehood?
It has come to my attention during the course of the day here at the ICPC meetings in Inuvik that President Macron has signed and sent that letter relating to two-state solution. And I have been in touch with my French counterpart, Jean-Noël Barrot, as well, relating to this question. I've also committed to attending the Two-State Solution Conference in New York. I will be there next week, and Canada will be leading a working group on peace in the Middle East.
And can we get that in French? Do you mind? Just because our French colleagues, of course, will appreciate it.
Oui, pendant la journée, j'ai entendu que le président Macron a signé et envoyé une lettre sur les deux États. Et c'est important de se souvenir que je vais voyager à New York lundi pour participer dans la conférence de deux États.
And what is Canada's next steps going to be? Because people are wondering, when is Canada going to recognize Palestinian statehood? Are we still planning to do that?
Well, to begin, Canada is deeply concerned about the humanitarian situation, and it was in that vein that I, on behalf of our country, signed a letter with 25 others relating to the need for humanitarian aid to flow. At the same time, we do support a two-state solution. However, we do need to see the return of all hostages. We need to ensure that Hamas lays down its arms and does not participate in any way in the governance of an eventual two-state solution. And so there are some steps that are necessary, and in particular, as I said, the return of hostages as well as Hamas laying down its arms. And we also need humanitarian aid to flow immediately. Civilians are dying, and it is extremely important. For Canada's part, we have committed over $300 million of humanitarian aid, primarily through international organizations. That aid puts Canada at number 3 in terms of the countries who have committed humanitarian aid to Gaza. That aid, however, is not being permitted to flow. And the result is catastrophic, as civilians are without food and they are dying. So aid needs to begin to flow. The hostages need to be released, and Hamas must lay down its weapons so that Israelis and Palestinians can live side by side in peace and security.
Canada's been saying for some time that it is willing to recognize statehood as long as certain conditions have been met. France has gone ahead. So obviously they feel that, or they're going ahead, I should say. So obviously they feel that now is the right time. So what is preventing us?
So I am traveling to New York on Monday to have this very conversation with our counterparts. I believe that the importance for Canadians is to ensure that humanitarian aid flows, to ensure that the hostages are released, and to ensure that Hamas lays down its weapons so that Israelis and Palestinians can live in peace and security side by side. That's Canada's position. In terms of comparable positions or the positions of my counterparts, that's a conversation that I will have in person when I travel to New York and meet with them next week. all day I have been in touch with my French counterpart, Jean-Noël Barrot. We have discussed this issue in person before and certainly today, and we will be sitting down again to have further talks on Monday.
And just in French on Canada will make a decision when there's necessary, when necessary, sorry, I'm not going to put words in your mouth. You know what I'm saying. Do you mind just repeating, when will Canada make a decision on Palestinian statehood? What do you need to see to make that decision?
On doit voir une cessez-le-feu et aussi un retour des otages. Aussi, le Hamas doivent céder leurs armes et aussi de ne participer pas dans le gouvernement dans l'avenir. Donc, c'est un objectif, je sais, de continuer ces conversations, mais pour notre part, je vais voyager à New York la semaine prochaine pour avoir ces conversations avec mes homologues dans les autres pays des Nations Unies.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you stopping and talking with us.
Thank you so much.